is easier, for a man or a woman to lose their virginity?
Definitely easier for a woman to lose virginity.
Yeah,
Yeah?
by far.
Expand.
I mean, a guy has to, like, a girl can literally just raise her hand and, you know, say who wants to do it with me, and a bunch of guys will flock her way.
She kind of just has to show up, right? Guys actually have to put in a lot of work to get laid in general, but to go from like kissless virgin to losing your virginity and having a girl like you is a bit of a process. Right?
Do you think like virginity nowadays is looked up on with ridicule if you're a virgin?
Definitely.
Guys,
Yeah.
For a guy or girl?
anyone.
No.
Or both, either or.
I mean, I would say
Speak on it.
for a guy, yeah, it's kind of a little weird. You call them incels. But I would say for a girl, if she's 21 and she actually is a virgin, I think a lot of guys would probably not believe her, but if they know that to be a fact, they'd probably find that like really attractive.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think a virgin girl is attractive?
I mean, I think if a girl's attractive, she's attractive.
I'm saying, do you think it's attractive to a man?
I would say so.
So I remember when I was going to lose my virginity, I'm not even going to lie, as a guy, like, I prepared. Because, like, you, as a guy, you kind of prepare. Like, you know what's going to happen. I knew the day. I had my girlfriend. She had already had sex. I hadn't. But I'd never told her that, obviously, because I was experienced. And, like, you just prepare for it. Like, was that the same? Was it something that you kind of fell into, or was it something that you prepared for? You guys, did you prepare?
I definitely prepared for like a month, like mentally and like spiritually, absolutely prepared. And like in my case, it was very similar to what you're saying. Is I didn't want to be the only one in my friend group who was a virgin, so I just found the first girl who had a crush on me, and like just begged her to let me hook up with her, and she was super into me, so she's like, yeah, totally, and I prepared for it, right? Because talking to women was never easy, right? And so yeah, it definitely was something I had to prepare for.
How do you prepare for this? If you don't
light
mind.
candles?
Like,
What
is
happens?
it? Do you get some condoms and
Watch YouTube tutorials, buy condoms.
Is that?
Like look for advice on, and this is like over a decade ago, right? So this is like, yeah, it was a long time ago, and I was just trying to mentally prepare for the most part, and
Did it help?
definitely. I had no idea what I was doing. I just like stuck it in, and just waited for something to happen. I was just confused. I was just very, very confused.
Has it got better?
Definitely.
Did you have to prepare over there? Did you have to prepare?
I'm not married, so I couldn't tell you guys.
Oh, you're a virgin still. He's a virgin. We got a virgin on the show.
No, I don't know if I like prepared, but it kind of just happened. But I already kind of was wanting it to happen. Actually, the very first time I had the option to do it, I couldn't make it happen. I was like too nervous, and the girl was older than me. She wanted to, and I just couldn't.
Right.
Not being descriptive here, but yeah, I just couldn't get hard. I was like too nervous. I was really young.
Yeah.
Like really young.
How young?
Really young. I think I was like a freshman in high school.
I don't know how old that is over here. 14?
No, I was like 12 or 13.
What the hell?
Yeah. Girls had crushes on me when I was young. And then, but yeah, it wasn't until later. It was probably like a year and a half, 2 years later after that.
Wow.
So 15.
I grew
Like,
up in a different world.
12 and 13, I was just like thinking about like computer games and shit.
don't
Like,
No, I was trying to get laid at that age.
really? So that pressure at 12, so I just want to kind of flesh that out. Like, where do you think that came from? Like, where did it? Because to me, a 12-year-old would be thinking about different things other than sex.
I was probably like 13. She was a junior, so she was probably like 15 or 16. She was just like an older girl to me. Like a year or two makes a difference in high school,
Right.
you know? And then she's already done it. She was experienced. I wasn't.
So she was like 14.
She was probably like 15 or 16, I'd imagine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. You've just never done it. You're nervous. You hear about it. You see all these adult films when you're a kid. You're like,
Yeah.
Back then, actually, we didn't have the internet. Like, you know, I'm 34. I forgot to mention earlier. But I remember like when we were in elementary school, someone found this adult magazine from their dad, and they ripped out a page. So we used to have to walk home from the bus stop, and there was like this desert where we'd hide this one picture, just a still picture of a girl with her boobs. And like we were all like young kids staring at this thing, and we'd hide it back under this rock, throw dirt on it, and like we'd stop by there like every day to look at it.
So do you think like your introduction to like losing the virginity was
Probably not healthy.
something like that? Like, because I think a lot of guys, like even me, like I was introduced to like a corn videotape when I was like 13. And blew my mind.
This is so young to me. I'm like, this is like sad.
No, literally, like.
I have a question for the guys. Would you want to marry a virgin?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not the end all thing, but if it's if I found the girl and I was gonna like her regardless, I mean, then yeah, that's just I would say it's a plus.
Would you guys be willing to like wait then till you're married to sleep with her?
Ooh.
Because like that's usually what comes with a virgin.
Yep.
Like if she's usually waiting. So like typically, like my friends that were virgins when they got married, like the dude dated them for a year and a half, then they got married. So he didn't do anything with anyone else for a year and a half.
It's an interesting question because, like, personally, I just don't think marriage is advantageous. I'm from Canada, right? And so the family court system there is just not in the benefit of men. So I just don't believe in marriage. But I think my ideal partner that I want to like kind of like emotionally, spiritually settle down with, you know, ideally would have a lower body count.
What if maybe marriage, it doesn't have to be like marriage in the church.
Sure.
Because like those girls typically want to get married in the church.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
would you be willing to wait like a year and a half to be with that girl?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you being honest though?
See,
so you're not gonna have
Don't
sex?
say stuff for the internet, bro.
if it was like an open relationship dynamic and I can hook up with other girls in the meantime, then
No, that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works, bro.
That's not.
That's just
like
realistically how it's
no
gonna
sex.
go, though. That's impossible.
The only, yeah. Like, okay, the only reason I ask is because a lot of guys like say they want virgins, but I don't think they want what would come with it. And I know a lot of girls that are virgins and did wait till they were married, like because I went to Catholic school and just like different churches I've been involved in. I'm like, I don't think a lot of the guys that say they want virgins would do the stuff they would want.
I mean, talk about your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah, talk about your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend was a virgin when I met her.
Okay.
So it's not like.
And is she still a virgin?
No, I took that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm kind of on board with what Justin was saying about the whole marriage system. Like, I'd want to do it in the church for her, and have the big party, and give her the memories and whatnot. But in terms of like actually signing a legal binding contract to a government, that doesn't really interest me too much.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think it's advantageous for men. Like, if I was a guy, I probably wouldn't want to get married.
But it's interesting that what you say about guys wanting a virgin, but not being willing to wait for the virginity. Like, that's like...
Yeah, a year and a half sounds like a long time.
It does. Like,
that means we'd have to bump that marriage up.
But do you think that's because you've experienced sex already?
Probably. Yeah, so now you know what it is.
You know what you're going to be missing, right? Yeah. And I think that's a lot of what, because remember last show we had Linda on, and she was a virgin, and I was actually speaking to her after the show, and it's just interesting the way guys are. Like if we speak at statistics, right, and marriages often work out if the two people that get together in a marriage are virgins.
Yeah, it's like the highest success rate is when they're both virgins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if one has already experienced sex and the other one hasn't, the marriage is less likely to work out.
Yeah, I believe that. That makes sense.
Because guys are here, right? So guys, do you prefer a purer woman than more of a hoe?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, and there's a lot of factors when it comes to liking a girl, but I think if the exact same girl and then she slept with 1,000 men or 3 men, it's like
It's a no-brainer.
I don't judge the girl that slept with 1,000 men. Live your life, but yeah, you're gonna want the girl who has had less men inside of her.
Right.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Marc, international dating coach, relationship expert, and VIP lifestyle development coach. I've been teaching dating, soul skills, and Daygame for 10 years in 50 plus countries, 6 continents, to thousands of guys in person, just like you. And I love teaching guys this stuff. So if you like this video, please make sure to do me a favor and leave a thumbs up on this video. I really do appreciate that. Now, if you want to follow me more closely, you can go ahead and follow me on my new Instagram, DrunkJustin2, and watch my daily Instagram stories where I'm always partnering with hot girls, doing exclusive events, crazy shit on my daily Instagram stories. Make sure to follow me there. You can see me traveling around the world in real time, doing amazing things, and teaching guys like you in person every day on my Instagram. And you can message me on my Instagram as well. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram and message me there. And if you want to actually call me, you can call me at justinmarc.com. We'll do free consultation calls. You can actually call me and we'll do a free discovery call where we can get you on the right action plan to change your dating life and your social life at justinmarc.com. And If you guys want to dig deeper and watch more of our more exclusive content, go to wingmanpodcast.com and watch our Wingman Podcast on Spotify, Apple, and all platforms. And we'll see you guys very soon in a new video. My name is Justin Marc, and I'll talk to you very soon. Peace out.